Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this as short and sweet as I can. However, I have a lot of smart hoops, so it's probably going to take me a minute. So I'm going to start with my evokes. So as you see here, I have 3 evokes. They are the 5/8 version. So we have purple, green, and blue. They have 1 battery in them, which is across from the connection down here at the bottom. There are 2 battery gaps, so 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. You don't really see them in videos. Not really sure how they did that, but I think it's just a matter of the type of pattern, so they're very simple. There's no remote, so when using the evokes, you have to use the joystick. So you find the little joystick on the inside, you push it in, turn it on. This is your preset bank, so you can save modes here if you want to. You move it left or right to navigate the different menus. Each color represents a different type of menu bank. So very last one holds your ones that you make yourself. You can put 15 of them. It comes preloaded with 165 modes. You can shuffle by going down to the 2 white lights at the end of each bank. So it's 15 and 30 seconds. So you can go all the way down there and click it, and the hoop itself will actually shuffle through those modes. These are perfectly balanced. I know a lot of people have been having issues with Astral, but personally in the 2 years that I've owned my evokes, I've not had any issues with them. I personally love my evokes, but I know a lot of people have been having issues. Astral is having a $50 off sale, so if you really like them and you're willing to give them a shot, I say go for it. I will always have a special place in my heart for, Astral. They've never, not given me the world-class customer service, but I know that everyone has a different experience. So, next smart hoop on my list, I'm going to do my Phoenix. So I originally got this back in 2015, so that means that the price was $4.99. I got it around Christmas time, so I've had it for over a year now. The smallest sized one I ordered was a 28 outer diameter. It's 3/4 tubing, only comes in polypro. They don't offer colored, so it's just the clear. Charger ports on the outside here. The button is this little tiny joystick looking thing covered by some tape. It's got 5 batteries in it, so it is a little bit heavy, but it is perfectly balanced, which I do like about that. There's a little slight rattle due to the fact that if you look closely, you'll see that the LED strip here is not wrapped. Sorry, my camera's not focusing. But so with that being said, when you're hooping, the LEDs are hitting the tubing. So you can hear that it's got a little bit of a rattle. It is beautiful though. It is hands down one of the most beautiful hoops that I've ever seen in terms of pattern wise, because you can put anything you want on it. Like I could put an image of me on this if I wanted to. They did decrease their price. It is now $3.99. I also have a $10 coupon that I'm not going to use because I already have one. So first come first served to anyone who wants it. So that'll cover $10. So you'll pay $4.05 total shipped. I just don't plan on buying another one. My Phoenix is currently out of warranty. I've never had any issues with the hoop itself, except for the time that I thought I broke it, because it's not very user friendly if you have a MacBook. The 2016 version does not communicate well with a Mac, so I learned that the hard way. But I did figure it out. I just have to run Windows on my MacBook in order to actually hook this up. I've only done it once since. It comes with a little remote, a 7 key. I lost it. I just turn it on, let it shuffle. And the battery life on this hoop is amazing. It's, super durable in my opinion. Literally beautiful. I know everyone says that they're not durable, but like I said, I've never had any issues. Mine is actually a custom size of 26 outer diameter. They only agreed to it because they said that if I did that they would not warranty the hoop. And I said that's fine because my warranty ran out in December anyway, so I went ahead and had it sent in. I had it tuned up had my tubing checked to make sure that there weren't, you know, any weak spots in it. And then they cut it down for me to size 26. So that's the Phoenix. It's really beautiful. I recommend looking into it if you like it. Next one I will go over is my Hyperion. So I originally got my Hyperion in a trade, and it's because I didn't use my GoPro, and I was like, well, I don't use it, so might as well trade it. I was gonna sell it, but then someone offered to trade me. So she had gotten the hoop and it was too small for her, and she ended up buying a double because she thought that she could learn to adjust to the smaller size, and she couldn't. So I originally got it, it was supposed to be a 24 inner diameter, making it 25.5 outer, but it was measured incorrectly, so it was definitely not the right size. And it also did that resetting issue where if I tapped the hoop, it would restart and go black and then turn back on. So I finally got around to sending it in, and I went ahead and had them retube it to the violet colored tubing. The tubing is beautiful. They did fix the reset problem, however, when I received it back, it has a flat spot in my connection. There's still a gap. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of, yeah, there's still a gap in the connection, and there's quite a little flat spot here. I've done a lot of things to try to get rid of the flat spot, but it won't go away. So I've kind of given up. And one of the other issues that I have with this hoop is that every time I use it, it flies open. This is the new style connector, so I'm not sure why it flies open, because I do have it completely shut. It is properly popped through, but I don't know, when I'm hooping it flies open, and sometimes I lose my battery. It's pretty. It does have a battery gap. They come unbalanced unless you opt for the 3-point counter. My hoop is 24 inches inner diameter from inside to inside, and it's 9.1 ounces. So when it has the battery in it, it's a bit heavy, because I didn't want to do the full 3-point counterbalance because I was going to make my hoop over 10 ounces. And I'm sorry, but like, that's a brick to me. Like, I'm used to 5/8 evokes. So I will tell you that I have a custom counterbalance, so it is not perfectly balanced. Is it better? Yes, it is 100% better than how it was to begin with. Because I had this hoop for almost 5 months and maybe used it twice, and it's because it was so unbalanced that I literally hated it. It's not my favorite hoop. It's kind of I'll take it if I don't want to mess up my other hoops. If it gets broken, it's not the end of the world. I'll just send it back because it has a few things I need to have fixed anyways. I will say that the customer service that I've seen from Hyperion is amazing. This retails at $380 plus shipping. They have a sale where if you buy 2, you save $100 with the code TWINS. It comes with a 32 key remote as well as a little keychain one with the 7 buttons on it, just like the Phoenix does. I don't know where either of those are. I've lost those. Again, I just plug it up and let it shuffle, just mostly because I can't keep up with shit. It does have motion sensors, that's pretty cool. I haven't really played around with it a lot, just due to the fact that it's a little on the heavy side and the fact that it pops open when I use it. But it is fun to play with. It does have really pretty modes. I just wish that there was no gap, and if he ever converts this to 5/8 gapless, I will sell my soul and dance with the devil's god. So, and then I do have a future hoop shuffle on the way, a 5/8 aqua. It was supposed to be here today, but it got stuck at the post office, and they're closed until Monday, so sad face. Shuffle comes with like 100 modes on it. The shuffle, you have to disconnect and reconnect every time you want to select a new mode / bank, and then it will shuffle through those types of modes. At least that's what I've understood from what people told me. I only bought it because I got it on sale, and I've been dying for an aqua colored smart hoop, and I've also been wanting to add a future hoop to my collection. And when I was narrowing it down, I looked into getting the remote just because of the 5/8 option, but when it came down to it, I'm gonna lose that damn remote. So there would be no point in me having it. So I decided to save the $100 and go with the future hoop shuffle. So stay tuned, I'll let you know how I like that. There will be a video. And then last but not least, my new Psiko hoop. So it is spelled Psiko. So Psiko, basically because it's crazy. Like, this hoop is fully motion controlled. There is only one button, and that is the on-off button that you see here. And the special type of connection that you see actually allows for the hoop to be weatherproof and water resistant. You can fully waterproof the hoop, you just have to buy a kit. However, every time you charge the hoop, you'll have to re-waterproof it. So it's one of those things where it's like if you're gonna do a special video in the water or something like that, you can waterproof it in like 10 to 6 minutes. Super awesome. So this is a special twist connection, and I love it because I don't have to worry about it flying open. It also allows for nothing to get inside of the hoop. So when you do it, you just twist and pull, and then you do the same thing to close it. You just have to turn it respectively and put it together. It's not that hard. It's a little stiff at first, but you learn. The way to charge the hoop is on the inside here. Comes with a cord, also comes with a book and cheat sheets with, you know, all of the signal moves and stuff on it, but it is